Hello, dear viewers, and welcome to 6 Degrees of Connection. Our program is designed to reach people from all around the world through social media. This is a project that has been moving and moving along for quite some time. We are here to connect with other countries, their cultures, their lives, and what they would like to see in a world of today, of creative society. So today, we're in Sudan, we're in Egypt, and we're in Ethiopia.
Wow.
So I would like to introduce my co-host, Yelinya. Take it away.
Hi everyone, it's so inspiring that we start to meet each other in real time here and now, talking to each other about a society we all want to live in. My name is Elena. I'm participant of Alatra International Movement, and it's an honor for me to be here with you. And our co-host today is also Olga. Hello, Olga.
Thank you so much. My name is Olga from Russia, and today we are having our project basically as a continuation of a series of conversations that we started already on Alatra TV. And we are making interviews with different people from all over the world, asking for their opinion. How do they see and want to see, and how, based on their experience, to implement a new progressive model of society, creative society. And today also we have, as Leslie mentioned, 3 countries. So we are traveling simultaneously to 3 beautiful countries of the River Nile: Ethiopia, Sudan, and Egypt. And let me introduce the guests of today's broadcast. We have Sidik from Sudan. Maybe also Sidik can introduce himself. Sidik, maybe you can unmute your microphone because we can't hear you unless you unmute yourself. And we will be fine, yes, to hear your voice.
He is still muted.
I think so.
Yes.
Sidik, you can just unmute yourself, please. So because now we can't hear you, it's impossible for us even to hear you properly. Okay, we'll come back to Sidik in a minute, and maybe Abazer, also from Sudan, can introduce himself, please.
Okay, hello everybody. It is me, Abader, from Sudan, Khartoum, the capital city of Sudan. Hi everyone. I am Abader Abbas. I am a teacher of English language and social studies, history and geography.
Oh, very nice, very nice.
Yeah.
I think that Sudan has a lot of history, right?
Very much, a lot of history that, like, we studied this actually in the schools, but the real history that we know and the real information that are exposed on after we did it alone, as Olga was here once in Sudan, that people know the history of Sudan 100 years or maybe 200 years, but we have so much older than that. Like,
certainly. And also, great. And also, I think now Sidik has tried to turn on the microphone. So Sidik, maybe you can also introduce yourself, please, if you don't mind.
He had to mute himself again.
Yes.
Are you using Are you using your Bluetooth? If you're using your Bluetooth, turn it off and just use your phone or your microphone. We still
Okay.
can't hear you.
Yes, so let us maybe come to Amaima, because also we have a representative from Egypt today with us. So Amaima, if you hear us, maybe you can introduce yourself, please.
Hello, everybody. My name is Umayma Saleh. I'm 20 years old, and actually, I'm from Sudan, but I live in Egypt. Yeah, I'm studying in Faculty of Business College, and I'm volunteered on Care Egypt.
Okay, great, great to have you with us today. And I think also we have Kibur Baye, the representative from Ethiopia. Kibur, maybe you can introduce yourself.
Okay, thank you so much. Hello, everybody. Thank you for having me. I am Kabur Baye from Ethiopia. I was a teacher at a refugee camp in Gambela, Ethiopia, and also Asosa in Ethiopia. And currently, I am studying Masters in Intercultural Conflict Management in Germany, Berlin. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. And I think you're wearing the traditional Ethiopian clothes, are you?
Exactly.
Very nice.
The traditional clothes that has been used and is being used actually in the northern part of Ethiopia, in Gondar and also in Wollo, Sokota. Yeah.
Okay, great.
Well, know that they're also wearing it here in the States as well.
To represent my country and also my culture.
Certainly. And now maybe we can make our last attempt to try to ask Siddiq. Siddiq, if you hear us, maybe you can try to introduce yourself,
Unmute your microphone again, Sadiq.
because we can't hear you.
You have to unmute again.
Maybe we can do like this, because also I know that technical support has prepared to us some photos, so we maybe can discuss this. And since Abazer and Siddiq are now in Khartoum, so maybe Abazer can make a call to Siddiq and try to help him out. Leslie, what do you think? So we can start maybe discussing. Yes, finally, yeah.
Hello, it's me, Sadiq Muhyiddin. I am from Sudan, 27 years old. I am a graduate of Yale University, Faculty of Economic and Social Studies, and I'm also working at the Central Bank of Sudan, and also I'm lecturer at university, so Sudan Academy for Business and Finance. So that's all.
That's all.
That's great.
So maybe we can, technical support can show to us some photos about Egypt, Sudan, and Ethiopia, and we can comment on them. Yes, now we can see. You can see them on the main stream icon, these pictures.
So please tell us what we're looking at right now.
So, have you asked me a question?
Yes, if you recognize any place on the photos that we are looking at now, this is our technical support photos which they prepared for us.
So, should I change the place?
Yes, please.
And I think it's very beautiful nature. And for me, I have, it could be also a photo from Ethiopia. It could be a photo of Sudan, but I don't know. Maybe Tibur can recognize some of the animals over there because I don't know from where they come from where this photo could be, or maybe
Yes.
even from Egypt.
Yeah,
Yes.
I can recognize the mini lake Dikula to the left. It's endemic animal in Ethiopia, and also the zebra might be in National Park.
Yeah.
But this might be, I'm not exactly sure, in the Seminpan Mountains, maybe.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Wow, so beautiful people. Like,
So describe to us.
yeah, can someone describe to our viewers what countries this ethnical clothes is?
Maybe it's from Sudan or
Omaima, is it Sudan? Is it how women wear clothes in Sudan? We need to unmute Omaima. Yeah. Omaima, can you please share with us?
So just I'm here in Egypt, and I don't know real about Sudan more. Just I know like we wearing top Sudani. I can't describe it, and I can't describe how we wear it, but I know that we wear it in holidays, and when girls get married wearing top Sudani, but I can't describe it real.
okay, okay. I
And
think
this culture, is it from Egypt?
Is this Ethiopia I'm looking at, or is it Sudan?
it's so beautiful. So it could be from anywhere.
Yeah, it is Chelada baboon, which is found in Ethiopia, and also they are endemic animals, and also yeah, National Park and camels from Afar. Yeah, it is lovely. This picture is really from Ethiopia, for sure. Yeah,
So what animals did we see?
Chelada baboon and zebra. Uh, yes, this is also from Ethiopia, a picture from Ethiopia. The Tia Tekeldingai, which is one of the World Heritage listed by UNESCO to the right, and also ancient crosses on the top right corner. Yeah, this is the picture from Ethiopia as well. It is really beautiful.
Wow. And up in the left corner there, what was that actually? The artifact there?
Come again?
The silver colored artifact in the top left corner.
That kind of cross in the ancient Orthodox Christianity. Yeah, ladies can wear it as a jewelry in their neck, like a necklace. The ancient cross type.
Nice.
And this is a beautiful landscape in Ethiopia. To the right, it is the fountain of Abai, means night. And yeah, as you know, the Nile River, which is the longest river in the world. And to the bottom, the colorful view is from Afar, the Lost Depression, and also the volcanic eruption, which is really colorful and amazing, interesting to view. Yeah, from Afar, Ethiopia. And to the right on the top, at the middle, it is Samin Mountain landscape. Saman Mountain is the tallest mountain in Ethiopia. It has a highest of 4,600 meters, and we have lots of amazing endemic animals. Yeah.
Wow. I never knew Egypt had such. Wow, that's beautiful.
Ethiopia. Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you so much for giving an idea to our viewers about your country, because now in the time of the restricted movement, the only chance we have just to have these online conversations and to get to know to the country more is to having these face-to-face talks. And now we are coming to our second part of our broadcast of today is creative society. And maybe we can also ask our guests what is for them creative society and how do they see it?
Abazar, can I ask you please to describe the perfect society you would love to live in? What is what is important for you in a society where you and your family are happy?
Very well. The Sudanese people actually are famous by their generosity. If many of you heard about that, and some of you even came to Sudan, they are very, very famous by their generosity, of course, sharing each other's food and support. Even sometimes when you ask someone on the street for something, directly will help you without a hesitation. Maybe some of you experienced it. But as I see, we need more to organize the creativity and the actions and the activities that we do in our society here in Sudan. As my family, I would like to live in such society, of course, with some organizing part, with some organizations such as Ultra, for example, we can have the help that we need and to organize what we do as a society in Sudan. And actually, really, I invite you, all of you, to come to Sudan and to see this by yourself and to feel this by yourself from America. Much Ethiopian people know this. By the way, many of them, that by the way, they share the same tribes and the local activities that we do. Egyptian also, as well as we share, all of us, the River Nile. Of course, many activities that we do together. But as Sudanese say, we have very effective and active community.
Mm.
Mainly, we need to organize these activities.
Okay, thank you, Abazar, for your ideas. And Omaima, can I ask you, please, to share your vision of society where you personally and maybe your family and friends feel yourself good, safe, and happy? What are key important things in society for you?
I'm really sorry, but my internet connection is very weak. Can you just say, uh, tell me what you say? I'm so sorry.
Yeah, sure. We can hear you well, Omaima. I just asked you a question about, could you please share with us with ideas of what key things in society are important for you to live happy life? What is a creative society for you?
I guess just the creative is working together to make a world and make societies better. Yeah, use our difference to let people love each other, and support each other. And I guess just like that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Who else want to give any ideas? And guys, maybe you can share and add something.
Yes, the reality of our dream of a creative society was in all our hearts and minds when we were born. And I think as adults and creating this environment to talk about that peace and that joy that we had when we were kids, and having the courage to speak out about it and say it and feel it, you know, when you're a child, and to have grown up as an adult and not being so focused on peace and love and just going to work every day and doing all the other stuff, and not remembering as a child that you had a dream of a peaceful, loving society. And now being an adult and being able to speak your mind, speak your dreams, speak your thoughts as you were when you were a child to people all around the world that feel the way you do is an amazing thing. And it is something that we can all have in a society, sharing, caring, and loving each other's differences, loving each other's cultures, loving the environment we live in, and having so much more respect for the environment we live in, and realizing that it was created for everyone. And we are all a part of it. And we make the energy. We create the energy that
I
makes it
think
happen.
we are making our future right now. Seems to be, yeah.
Yes. Yes, we
Thank you
are.
so much, Leslie, for this actually explanation and what is creative society for you. And maybe we can also ask Kibur, who is wearing very nice Ethiopian shirt. What is creative society for you also?
Thank you, Olga, for your compliment. Yeah, a creative society for me is a society who strives for the well-being of every individual, every group member in the society. A creative society is a society where right to life granted. The life of a single individual is valued. Yeah, as Leslie rightly said, a creative society is a society who shares what they have in love and also feelings. So, you know, yeah, that is the most important thing for me. There is nothing else in ours that is valued than human life. So, yeah, that is what a creative society, I believe.
I think you're talking about first Alatra Foundations, maybe, yeah? So it's one of the first Alatra Foundation, the value of human life, right?
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, so maybe our technical support team can show to us now on the screen all 8 Alatra Foundations for us to have a look, because Kibur just mentioned the first one, but we have also 7 like other Alatra Foundations that help us to build the creative society. So if technical support can be so kind to display now them on the screen for us to have a look. And while we are waiting for technical support, maybe we can also ask Sidik, what is creative society for you? Sidik, do you hear us now?
Actually, we are seeing 8 values of our project.
Mhm.
Okay.
Hello? Hello?
Sidik, yes, we just watching now our 8 Alatra Foundations, and after this you maybe comment. Yeah, Sidik, so what is creative society for you, and which out of these 8 Alato foundations that our technical support has just demonstrated to us resonated with you most of all, so to say? Sidik, we can't hear you. Maybe you can unmute yourself, please, because, yeah.
I think it's about poor internet connection with Sidik. So can I ask please a question? Abazar, could you please mute yourself, because there is a big noise. Abazar, you can hear me, yeah? I just wanted to ask you guys that if we, as human beings, we all want to live a peaceful and happy life, how can we do, what steps can each of us do in order to make this life on the planet? Could you please share your ideas, and maybe it will help to someone who is listening right now? Abazar, could you please give your opinion?
Okay, of course. The first step that we need to take on forward, of course, is to guarantee for ourselves safety. Where, from my own experience, that when you wake up at the morning, the very thing that your mind searches about is your health, is your safety. Okay, so the first stage is you guarantee for you and your family safety. After that, health, of course. And I'm talking, of course, from my experience that I live. Of course, this might not be happening to all people like now, because we have different communities and societies in the broadcasts today. But as I say, the stages and the steps, safety and health. Then the peace of mind, like you think freely without any interruption. Like if you want to organize your thoughts or something, you need to have a like safe place, or other, I want to say, a quiet place. So this is what I can say. You guarantee these 3 for me. I think this is good start.
Yeah, thank you.
I think maybe it's third Alatra Foundation, because let me read it to you. Human safety. And no one and nothing in society has the right to create threats to the life and freedom of a human, because if we don't feel safe, if we don't feel secure, it's very hard to think about something else. So that's why we put it as fundamental pillar of the creative society, human safety, because without safety, it's very difficult to move on. That's why I totally support our speaker from Sudan, that human safety is essential for creating society. And I think now Sidik is with us also. Like, do you hear us? Maybe you can also tell us, what do you think about creative society based on your background? Because as we know, you are economist and working in the bank. So maybe how do you see creative society based on your profession?
Thank you so much. And before answering this question, I would like us to give like an overview about Sudan first, because we did not like talk about Sudan. So, like Sudan is one of it is the third like biggest country in Africa from the size, and also in Arab world after like Algeria, Saudi Arabia in Arab world, and after also Algeria and Democratic Republic of Congo in Africa. So the population in Sudan, or the number of population, 33 millions. The number of population, this after like the separation of South Sudan, and there are like 175 languages or curricula in Sudan are widely spoken in different regions, in Darfur states, in east of Sudan, also in north of Sudan and South Sudan, and also like Sudan is full of like beautiful places, landscape, uh, also resources, and one of the great people says that the Sudan itself as a name, like the abbreviation of Sudan, like comes as S for solidarity, and U for unity, D for diversity, A for activity, for national patriotism towards Sudanese people and entire world. So everybody is welcome to Sudan. Our neighbors from Libya, from Egypt, from Europe, from
We've lost the connection.
I think he started a very interesting observation that how to decipher Sudan,
America,
starting with solidarity.
Yeah.
So we don't have any uh,
I'm sure that in the creative society, all of us will have equal opportunities and good internet, because I'm just
Yes.
looking at a lot of foundations, and what actually resonates with me most of all, if I may answer this question that I asked, if I may answer it by myself, we actually justice and equality, the seventh a lot of foundations, because it actually says that natural resources belong to a human and are fairly distributed among all the people, and monopolization of resources and their irrational use is prohibited, and these resources are fairly distributed among all the citizens of the entire earth. So basically, all the resources belongs to humanity, because humanity, I mean, we are all living on one planet. So internet, gas, I don't know, oil, solar energy, whatever it comes, should be equally distributed in all our planet equally. I mean, what do you guys think? Let's comment on the second Alatra foundations, because we are.
You just
Yes.
experienced the situation. That's true.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think it's very, very pertinent. This seventh foundation. Abaza, what do you think? And Amaima exactly, and keyboard about the seventh Alatra foundation?
Yeah,
About
maybe
equal
Omaima
distribution of
take
resources.
yeah take word. Omaima, can you hear us?
Yeah, of course, it's one of foundations of our broadcast today, justice and equality. I get there is no justice and no equality in Middle East. Just in Middle East, your access of sorry of all services like education, like health, like resource, depended of how many you have, how many you have, uh, how many or how much you have the money. I'm so sorry. I'm feeling stressed because it's first time to me to be in broadcast. I'm talking by English, so I'm so sorry. Just let me complete my speech. Yeah, like all your services, like education, like resource, like health. If you have a money, you will get it. If you have, you don't. So we have not equality. We have not justice in Middle East.
This is how our consumer society is nowadays, that unfortunately it's true what you just said, and this is the reason why we are changing this format of relations of the community, because everybody feels it's becoming, let's say, obsolete. It's becoming non-rational. These relations are becoming, I mean, actually are destroying us. And
Yeah, yeah.
and
Yeah,
you
I
are
also stand for equal rights. Yeah, totally agree with you. And it's not only about Middle East, you know, in any country you can see this inequality. And I traveled so much, and I spent almost 3 years in the UK. And for me, it seemed to be like a rich country, but I was disappointed that even there you can meet people who live in the street. So, you know, where is justice? We need, and I'm so happy that we just started this conversation to each other. It doesn't matter what skin color, what culture, big background. We as human beings, we just start asking questions and start looking for a solution and claiming that we really want to live in better world. And so great to hear each of you. Abazar, maybe you also want to add something.
I would like to add to Umayman's point that there is no justice and equality in having education. This is the main problem that we are suffering from, of course. And not only this, I want to add more that after you have education and good education, that you don't have enough opportunities to activate what you have learned. So you find yourself that having less opportunities than others based on many factors, of course, and problems. And then you go and travel searching about opportunities in other places. Maybe even you immigrate to other countries to find more opportunities, maybe. And this is what we are suffering from here in our community. We don't have equality in getting education. And for those who struggle and have their education, they don't stay because they are not appreciated enough. So they travel to have their opportunities in other places. So opportunities such as this, as Alatra Foundation is opening this conversation, I find it's a great opportunity for me to express myself, to talk about Sudan, my own country, to talk about my community, what I can do in my society. We are having lack of opportunities such as this. So from here, I want really deeply thanking you guys, Alatra Foundation. Thank you very much for this opportunity, and we are asking you to have to give us more opportunities like this. We have very creative people here in Sudan. We are just having two examples, or maybe three with Maina and Sadiq, but we are having fantastic young people who are willing to share their experience and ideas, but they don't have just the opportunity, only the opportunity to express themselves.
Thank you, Abazar. Very inspiring to hear that. And I just want to tell our viewers that the International Public Movement Alatra is a community of volunteers. So people in free from their work time, they just trying to contribute to better tomorrow. They are doing it from their pure heart. And anyone who is interested, who feels that he wants to also do something good to this world also can join. And yeah, you're right that in the whole world, in each country, we have so many talented people and people of a goodwill who really want to, as you just said, very interesting, you mentioned very interesting topic. People have knowledges and they just need opportunity to activate these knowledges, to contribute to their countries, to their planet. And it's great. And most people in the world, they feel this pleasure of giving, of doing something good. Thank you for telling that.
I'm also taking the chance to actually maybe to invite Abazar and the other guests of Sudan and Ethiopia and Egypt to take part in our projects, because this project, Creative Society, is not the only one that we have in ALLATRA International Public Movement, but we have also project, for example, Science of Time, where everyone can be a reporter and find a good, I don't know, and interesting artifact or monument to cover and to make a small, I don't know, a video about it and share it. We have also project Breaking News, Climate Control, where we're also inviting people to give us an idea how they're used with climate in their respective country. It's very easy to join us. And also, I think now we have finally Sidik with us, who came back to answer the question that we were posing to him 5 minutes ago. I don't know if Sidik can hear us to finish his speech or not. Sidik.
Come on, Sidi.
So can you
We are
Yeah,
waiting
because
for
he
you.
was saying to us such a inspiring deciphering of Sudan, what each letter stands for. So if you maybe you can please explain to us.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, we hear you. We hear you. Mhm.
You can hear me well?
Yes.
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 Okay, good. First of all, let me define the term the creative society. From the word itself, if we just define the two words, creativity means something that unique, that people come up to like to move forward. So like, and then creative society. Society means unity, where people share each other like resources, ideas, also like happiness, sadness, everything is shared among people. I will talk about like two objectives from the 8. The first one is about human life, and the second one is about human safety. So human life is crucial, is so important, and in order like to reach the point of utopia, as they say, so we need to collaborate, we need to help each other. It is said that in terms of resources, as economists, let me just talk about this. The resources of the world, like 80% of the resources of the world are dominated by 20% of the wealthy people in the world, while 20% of the resources of the world are owned by the 80% of the population of the world. So here, it is unfair. We have millions of people die because of starvation. We have war everywhere. This is due to misunderstanding. So we need to reach, like, we need to move out of this conflict zone. We need to secure everyone. Like, your identity should be humanity. It shouldn't be like something else. So here in Sudan, for instance, I've done recently research in the area of environmental economy, specifically in the area of iron or steel scrap recycling. So the title of the research is about the impact of steel scrap recycling on sustainable development. And when we talk about this, so in terms of sustainability, here this is the responsibility of the current generation, whether in Sudan, Egypt, Ethiopia, or whatever. It's about meeting the demands of the current generation, satisfying the current generation without affecting the coming generation to satisfy the needs and their desire. So I'm like I've done a survey and I found that I've taken like a sample about 50 persons. So I found that 98% of this sample are not educated. Most of them have basic education only. They are you can say they haven't taken like postgraduate or graduate, or they haven't even been in university. So they said that we joined this like field in scrap trade because we're not educated. So we're not like satisfied of what we are doing. So and I asked them, what is the main like hope that you have? They said we would like to educate our children. We want to sacrifice by ourselves in order to educate our children, not to have the same situation that we got now. So it is our responsibility. So we have to provide like a free education. And as they say, our bodies need food, our minds need also to be nourished, like through positive foods. And if we do not if we just get junk food with the negative thoughts, then we are going to have a sick body and mind as well. So resources should be utilized to satisfy all citizens, not just a few number of citizens. And this is not just in Sudan, but it should be all over the world. So we need to secure everyone. Why people die because of hunger? Why children are not eating? So if the future generation asks us a simple question, what have you prepared? What else? We prepare nothing, we prepare conflicts, we prepare things like negative things. So we have to make like positive background. We have to prepare for the future generation positive environment, like in order to live. And as they say, what is impossible for individual will be possible for all of us. So we need to make the impossible possible. And this is my point of view.
Thank you so much, Sidik, for this observation, because that is what you just said. What is impossible for one person is becoming totally feasible for everyone. And exactly, I mean, these temporary solutions that are offered to us within this consumer format of relations, that we are coming to a country and we're giving financial assistance or some food to people, but of course you still be hungry. So there is an expression, I think, and many of you know about this, that in order to not to fight the hunger, but to forget about hunger in the world, we should teach how to fish, not to give the fish to the people, because within this format of relations of the consumer society, these solutions do not work, because if of course someone gives food and the person will be hungry, but what will be tomorrow? This is the question. And maybe some...
You're talking about I guess it is like you're talking about the book of that says, "Don't give me a fish, but teach me how to fish." This is like what's supposed to be implemented in work, but unfortunately, at present, nobody applies or implements. So we can implement this ideology. But now we've got like technology. So instead of utilizing and using technology in a better way, in helping humanity, now we are jeopardizing the life of humanity. We're like putting human beings in danger. For instance, millions of people lost their jobs due to like robots. So where the sense of humanity? When you just like replace human beings with robots, where is the social responsibility? Where the sense of humanity with the person who implements such ideology? So those people who will not replaced by robots, they will have psychological disorders. Then they will be financially insecure. This will lead them to be like to commit maybe crimes. And they said that do not ask empty billing about loans. And this is because of like negative people. We need to change this for positive. So I believe that technology could be utilized in a better way if we have the sense of humanity. If we become like selfless rather than selfish. It's not about owning money. It's about sharing the responsibility, like enjoying resources together. So you can't be happy if a human being is unemployed or if a human being is sick and like you can't to a human being that you just ignore and you don't give your hand. This is not us as human beings. This is something else. So as human beings, we need to work hard to achieve what we are looking for. And I believe that everything could be achieved if we have a desire to change. And then as Obama says, like a change won't come if we wait for somebody to change. We are the change that we are waiting for. So let's be the change.
Thank you. Thank you. It sounds so inspiring. And, you know, when you talk about children and about all this inequality, it touches me deeply because I'm a mother of 3 kids and I'm really worried about the future. And I want to do everything I can to create a good tomorrow for them. And I want to know and be sure that if they have a need, people around will help. And also I want them to be humans and to not to turn from others in need. So I also support it, and I think that each normal human being also stands for that. And I really believe that we together really can create this society we are just talking about. And also I want to ask Kebur about any comments.
Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, I would like to add, as I have mentioned, one of the 8 foundations of creative society earlier. So, as I believe, human life is the most important thing, and it is one of the first foundation of creative society. So, when I go back to Ethiopia, there is currently a war going on, and on November 19, the Tigray People Liberation Front killed around 600 civilians who were not involved in the war, and I condemn that massacre. It is really sad to hear such horrifying news about mothers, kids, and innocent peoples. Actually, this TPLF or Tigray People Liberation Front was the one who were governing this country for the last 30 years. And they brought this ethnic federalism who is responsible for the segregation of the people. And now we are really in a risky of failure state this ethnic federalism brought hostility between ethnic groups and division, and yeah, the polarization is really high. But as we can see, we can stand together for the well-being of human people, for the life of innocent people, and for the life of everyone. We can start um, lighting, lightening a single candle rather than blaming darkness. It is just a quote. It says, "It is better to light a candle rather than cursing the darkness." So we are in a challenging situation currently, but we can, yeah, improve it. We can change it. Especially elites and educated people should stand against those who are cruel and who are killing people's innocent lives. And I would like to comment, yeah, on this project that you are doing. It is really amazing because it motivates every individual who hides behind the truth. And yeah, it is interesting. So yeah, that's what I want to mention. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Kibur. This is actually what happens, unfortunately, as we all are living in the times of the crossroads. Crossroads, it's where basically the times where our civilization is making the choice which road to take, either to basically continue in these consumer relations and come to self-destruction, or to create a new trend by these conversations, by talking to your families, to your friends, to create a trend to popularize the human life, the human qualities, the value of human life. So the future generations who are coming after us will be proud that we actually build this community as a creative society, a human community for them, so that they will not encounter wars, that they will not encounter hunger, I don't know, deficit in anything in life essential. So this is what we are doing now, and maybe technical support can show to us the first Alatra Foundation on the screen. This is what Bur has started his speech, and maybe we can read it. So for us, for everyone, that human life is the highest value, undoubtedly, and the life of any human has to be protected as one's own. And the goal of society is to ensure and guarantee the value of each human life. And why? Because if one human is valuable, then all humans are valuable. And also, I think it's very easy to join us in the upcoming telebridges. And maybe our technical support can be so kind to show us also how to join us on the screen. Yeah, this is how our website looks like. We have this red button where it says join, and Kibur maybe can share it with your friends. Abbasar can share this information with his friends, and Siddiq will share this information with his friends, me, Leslie, and Elena. And this is how we are building this creative society and changing the world here and now.
Yeah, thank you all. I want to tell you once again that it's an honor for me to be here with you guys, to get acquainted and to feel that there are actually no boundaries between you and me, and we all are just a big human family. And everyone who was talking today about these important values, I think that if we ask each person on the planet, we will feel the same. We feel that this is something we need to change right now, and to change in a peaceful and nice manner, just to yes, make a trend for moral values, for happiness, for support. And thank you so much for being with us, and it's so inspiring just to be together and feel that we really are one.
Let me just remind you that we are currently at our information stage, because there are 3 stages of implementation of creative society. And with current technology, it's super easy. The first is informational stage, where we are spreading this idea, spreading this message among our friends, colleagues, and our loved ones. Second is political stage, where we create a demand for a change. This is what we want to implement in the society, and politicians, they are the ones who are implementing basically what people have in mind and what people want, because we are the ones who are voting for them. And the third stage, it's world referendum. So that's why it will help all if you can share this information about creative society with people around.
Yeah, and please invite your friends. Please invite your colleagues and relatives for discussion.
I just want to say something.
Because everyone matters and every opinion matters.
Exactly.
Yeah, please.
Oh, may I say something?
Yes, yes, Siddiq, yes, yes.
Yes, sure, sure.
Thank you so much for finding people who care about the future generation. And this is the single thing that can be provided for future generation. And as I said, it is our responsibility, everyone's responsibility to care about the coming generation. We need to provide a better future for them. So they say the history of the future is the present. So we need to work hard. And I promise, as Oliga, you've been in Sudan and EDC you presented last year. Yeah. So I'm going to make a workshop, and I'm also teaching English at English Education Center. So, and I taught about 4,000 students since 2017 up to date, and also at university. So I will adhere, so I will take it as a flag that should be this idea should be distributed, should be informed, like all people should be informed about it. Quite sure that these young people also will take this brilliant idea also with developers. Well, thank you so much.
Absolutely. And remember, everyone, that you can also see these videos and past videos that we've done on YouTube. You can also go to Facebook as well.
Oh, yes, our Facebook. Yes.
Yes.
That's true.
And,
that's true.
Yes, yes. So we're in about every platform that you can think of as far as social media. We're there. So you can always track back and view and bring others along to view with you as well. And don't remember, you can always be a guest.
Thank you very much. Doing great job. Yesterday, just I published a big screenshot for our preparation yesterday. So people started to ask about this. What is this? What are you doing, guys? Why are you in a meeting? So I grabbed the opportunity to say that this is what education can do. Imagine that I am talking with someone in Ukraine and in Russia, and now I'm talking with someone in United States of America and in Germany, which is Ethiopia, and in Egypt. Imagine this is a very big society, and we are having this friendly and beautiful conversation and beneficial, of course, conversation. This is what education can do. This is what great society can do. Like in spite of our races, of our colors, of our religions, of our nationalities, all you ask about nationalities to locate us, nothing more. And ladies, and we have men, and this is actually great. So I grabbed the opportunity to speak about education, what education can do, and what education can, and that education can create these opportunities and can make our societies active and creative like this. So guys, you are doing great. Keep it up. And actually, I'm so grateful for these chances. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Thank you so much, everyone. In just next Saturday, we are organizing a roundtable discussion, the role of the mass media in the creative society. So if you maybe have friends or colleagues who are involved in this field, journalists or I don't know, mass media communicators or someone you would like to invite. So there is a whole week to do it, and please, everyone is welcome. Yeah, so thank you so much for everyone, and then keep in touch, and then see you guys later, and thank you otherwise for being with us today.
Yes, thanks everyone. You know, as always, it's fun and it's educational. I love traveling the world. I love meeting people. This is so beautiful. You know, it is truly always an education, such a good feeling to be able to be everywhere at once.
You are all people invited if you get the opportunity to come to Sudan. Welcome all of you with your friends and your families even. Welcome anytime.
Yes.
Thank you. Welcome to Ukraine.
Yes.
The last quote I would like, nothing can unite us except humanity.
That's right. Yep. We create our own environment.
We do.
We create it. We decide what we want it to be. And our hearts and minds are all united in what we want it to be. And that's a beautiful thing.
Thank you.
Yes, so and everyone basically can, as we mentioned, participate in the upcoming Telebridges and go to Facebook, as Leslie said, because unfortunately nowadays the Facebook I use just, you know, to make selfie. This is my food and see how many likes I had after this photo. So basically we can use Facebook also in the progressive way and spread very important thing, actually, not the food we are eating, because the next step, you know, basically will be degradation. So we can use Facebook as a means to help us to unite and to come to this creative society.
Hey, one more thing before we leave. Since I have Sudan, Ethiopia, and Egypt, all right, I count in numbers when I teach my class. And so I'm going to count in Arabic, and I'm also going to count in Swahili. And tell me what you think. All right?
Okay.
You're laughing. All right, here we go. Swifa, Waha, Ipnan.
May I also ask our guest?
Yes.
Sorry, it's my internet. I also wanted to ask our guest to tell in their language how to say it. I support creative society.
In Arabic.
Yes.
In Arabic.
Yes, how do you say it? How do you say,
So,
I support creative society in your language?
okay. أنا أدعم المجتمع المبدع.
أنا stands for me.
Beautiful.
أنا me أدعم I support المجتمع society المبدع creative. أنا أدعم المجتمع المبدع.
Ah, is that Swahili?